Now, whenever I get to this point, it makes me have to think. I hate thinking, and that's why I don't like wiring them up this way. Okay, now, here's the main hot wire that comes from the electrical panel. Here's the two wires that go to the light switch. And I'm just thinking it through now, okay? We're going to take this hot wire, we're going to connect it to one of these wires to the light switch. It doesn't really matter which one, but I always like to think of it as black to black as much as you can, okay? So the main hot wire's here. This one's going to the light switch, okay? That's going to be connected over to here, okay? That's going to take your power down to your light switch, and it's going to heat it up, okay? Then from your light switch, you got the other wire coming up that has to turn on your lights. We're going to call that this one here that we wrapped with the black tape, okay? That's your power coming back up through the light switch, and that is going to go where? To your lights. Here's our black wire to the lights, right? So boom, those two are going to get connected together. Just like that. Did you follow that? Main power comes in to the junction box and feeds the box power. This power line here goes down to the light switch. Back up the light switch is throwing power. When you turn the light switch on, it's going to activate this wire here. And most Romex cables always have a black and white wire, so they're just utilizing the white wire as a black wire now. Okay? When we go down to the light switch, one of those wires down there is going to be done just like this. Then the black, when that activates, you turn on the light switch. This one's going to be hot then, right? When you turn the light switch off, this is going to go off. When you turn it back on, this is going to go on. So we got to feed the hot power to the light fixtures right here. So these two get connected, and then that's how that works. And we already connected the white wires. You always have to have a neutral line to work your whole electrical system out. We've already put that in the box, right? We had those white wires. Okay, that's it. That's all we're going to do here. Okay, let's go ahead and hook up these wires. I should have made that one a little bit shorter, but I didn't. Okay, so I'm just going to do that. And if I was using red wire nuts, I would make the ear just a little bit longer. You know, strip it a little bit longer. But because I'm using yellows, because I only have 2 wires, I don't make that as long. If I make it too long, if I screw this on, you don't want the bare copper to stick out the back side of this, see? Okay. I hold those up there like that and put the wire nut on. You just be an electrician, man. Look at that. Okay, fold that back, fold it in there, and shove it in there. Okay, now we're down to 2. We're going to connect those 2 together. Let's see if it's working. It is working. We're live. Okay, so take that off. That's an old wire nut, and that's fine. I'm going to use a new wire nut. I'm going to go ahead and cut these a little bit. Just line them up. I don't need, you know, you get them too long, then it's hard to push them all back up in the box. Okay, here's that old wire again. It'll take a little bit of doing, but I can get it. Here's my new, and this wire stripper has numbers on it: 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. This is 12 gauge wire, so I put it in the number 12. Pull that off. My yellow wire nut, which is a new wire nut. I'm going to hold those up there just like I did the other ones. And if this, see, this one has just a little bit of a curve in it, so I'm going to straighten that out. Hold those up there like that. And put my wire nut on there. Man, it still amazes me how electrical works. And there's always that one moment of hesitation when I turn the breaker on or the light switch on. So I hope this works. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm going to fold that down. Fold that down like that. There you go. I got a blank plate here. You always want to make sure. Uh-oh. What the heck? I think I just dropped my screws. Here's my blank plate. I've got to put that on there with the screws, and we're done. Now, if you drop your screws, or if they're not in the plastic bag, what to do? You know, sheetrock screws, 1.25 inch coarse threaded sheetrock screws, and those work good too. So, you know, if you're up in an attic working, take some little screws up there too, some sheetrock screws. You never know when you're going to need them. Let's see here. You know what? I think I missed. I missed the hole. That's because I couldn't really see it up here. Get the hole, there it is. Up in a ceiling or something where you don't see a blank plate, maybe you want to save those little white finish screws for something else when you need them. You know? So these will work. Now, did I lose those screws actually? I'll let you be the judge of that. Wow, we got that done now. Now I can go down and turn the breaker back on. And that completes all my attic work, except I have to push all this insulation back into place. You know, all over here. I've got all my wiring done. I've got my other junction box done over there. I've got this one done. And I'm ready to come down for lunch. After lunch, before I leave, I'll have to get back up here and resituate this insulation. Don't worry. I hope you learned something today. Hey, that's it. But I'll be back with more videos.